way, 0 to 20, 20 to 40. These are called the class intervals or the classes, where 20 is the lower class limit, this 40 is the upper class limit, and the difference between the upper class limit and the lower class limit is called as class size or the width, or sometimes we'll say height also. Difference of upper class limit minus lower class limit is called as class size. Okay, and the range is highest data minus the lowest data is called as the range. For example, here I have taken, here the highest value is 82, lowest value is 34. So the range is highest value minus the lowest value is called as the range. Okay. Now in 14.1 exercise is very easy. Only we have to write down 5 data, 5 examples we have to write down from our day-to-day life. Examples are infinite. I have written only 5 examples, but it's all up to you. There are infinite many examples. Okay. Here I have written number of girls in a particular class. In class 10th, we can count number of girls. Similarly, second example I have taken as number of boys. Third example I have taken election result from the newspaper. I am not the source. Newspaper is the source. Okay. And the fourth one is height of a girl. Height of the girls in class 10. Fifth example I have taken as number of tube lights in a classroom. In first example, in first question only we have to write down 5 examples from our day-to-day life. And in second question they are asking, we have to mention whether these examples are of primary data or of secondary data type. Here number of girls I have collected, so is called as primary data. Okay, primary data. And number of boys also is called as primary data. Okay. Third one, election result from the newspaper. Newspaper is the source. So this is called as secondary data. In second question only you have to write down whatever example you had taken in the first question, what is the source. Whether the data are primary or secondary, you have to mention it. Heights of the girls in a class 10 is again primary data, so you can write down primary data. And number of tube lights in a classroom also, I suppose I have counted, so this is also a primary data. Okay. Question exercise was very easy. In first question I had taken these 5 examples, but there are infinite many examples. It's all up to you. Whatever you are taking, write down. According to that example, you have to mention whether it is primary or secondary, whether you have collected or whether the source is someone else. Okay. So if you have collected the data, so you are the source, so that type of data is called as primary. If you are not the source, if you have collected the data either from the newspaper or from the television or from some other text, so that type of data is called as secondary data. Okay.